friends. Thanks for joining me for story time again today. We're taking a little break from Little Ones and we're going to have fun with Bounce, our early literacy fair that we usually run every year at this time, but we're going to just have some story times that tie into some of the activities. Don't forget to pick up your packet. It's available at the library now at Merchant Square. They're at the children's desk. You don't need it to do this video, but it'll be something fun to work on afterwards at home at your own time. There's going to be some writing activities, some play things, and just some fun things that we're going to talk about today. Today is ocean fun. So let's get started. We'll start with that first practice. There's 5. Talk, sing, read, write, and play. So let's talk about oceans. Playing rhyming and letter games can help children learn the individual sounds that make up words. We'll play a game later on where we're going to have beginning sounds of different animals. It'll be a lot of fun. Have you ever been to an ocean? What about the aquarium? Have you been to our zoo? The Indianapolis Zoo has a great exhibit with sharks and stingrays. I love to watch the jellyfish and even the penguins run around and play. They're so fun to watch. Oh gosh, what other things? Have you been to the beach? Have you built a sandcastle with all the salt water and the sand? That's a fun thing to do too. The ocean is full of beautiful colors and rhythmic movement. It looks like everyone's dancing a ballet as they swim along under the water. And it's very, very quiet. Have you noticed that? It's so quiet under the ocean, not like the jungle where everything's really loud and animals are running around and screaming. It's kind of fun, but oceans are quiet and relaxed. Now let's pretend to be some of the fish that are in the ocean. We're going to sing some songs together. Singing is our second practice for early literacy. Children love singing. Try reading books that can be sung. These can include nursery rhymes, books that promote singing, or books that can be sung to a specific tune. We have several books at the library that go to Wheels on the Bus. There's a lot of variety there, and we love that song. Let's sing one about fishes. It's really fun today. We're going to start with a fish. The fish in the sea go swim, 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 swim. The fish in the sea go swim, swim, swim in the deep blue sea. The lobsters in the sea go pinch, 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 pinch. Pinch, 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 the lobsters in the sea go pinch, pinch, pinch in the deep blue sea. The octopus in the sea go wiggle, 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 wiggle. The octopus in the sea go wiggle, wiggle, wiggle in the deep blue sea. The shark in the sea go chomp, 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 chomp. The sharks in the sea go chomp, chomp, chomp in the deep blue sea. Oh my gosh, it's fun to pretend to be different animals. Well, that shark got me thinking. You guys know a good song about sharks, don't you? You want to try Baby Shark with me? Now, I'll admit, I really don't know this song very well. Usually in a class, you guys all help me out and everyone knows all the words, but I'm going to try to do it right now. So you guys sing along and just pretend I know what I'm doing a little bit, okay? Here we go. Let's start with that Baby Shark. Are you ready? Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, mama shark doo 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 doo, mama shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark doo 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 doo, grandma shark doo 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 doo, grandma shark doo 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 doo, grandpa shark doo 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 doo, grandpa shark doo 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 doo, swim away, doo 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 doo, swim away, doo 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 doo. Whew! I think we made it. We're all safe now. That's close enough, right? You guys can sing along and probably do a better job, but next time we're together, you can show me how to do it right. Come on over to the library and show me what to do. But now we're going to do another rhyme about fish in the ocean. It's called an action rhyme. It's like the motion of the ocean. Let's just have some fun and pretend again to be different things that are in the ocean. Let's jiggle like a jellyfish. Can you make your fingers all like those tentacles all the way out? Use your whole body. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. You can go down low like a jellyfish and come back up. What else? Let's creep like a sea snail. They move very, very slowly. Can you do that? Can you be a creepy sea snail? Let's soar like an eagle. I don't think of an eagle very much with the ocean, but they like to dive down deep and get those fish out of the water. So let's pretend to be an eagle right now. And now we're gonna wiggle like an eel. This one's sort of like the jellyfish or the octopus we did before, but we're gonna keep everything tight because it's just one long eel there. That's a great job. Now we're gonna float like a sea otter. I'm just gonna lean back here, but if you're at home, you can get down on your back on the floor and then put your hands up, maybe your feet up too, and float along like otters like to float on that river. And the last one, we're gonna bark like a seal. Can you bark like a seal? They make lots of noise. Bark, bark, bark. Oh, they're so funny. They really do sound like dogs. Ooh, and one more. If you're down on the ground again, get on your back and put your hands out. Walk forward and backward like a crab. Sometimes they go side to side. You can be all kinds of animals if you want. Just use your imagination. Well, next up, we're going to read a book about animals in the sea. It's one of my favorites, so come join me as we read. Reading. The more fun a child has reading books, the more likely he will become an independent reader. But read all types of books that a child might like. Enjoy pop-ups, wordless books are fun, fiction, and even nonfiction. We have a great selection at the library of nonfiction books in the ocean. You can look up shells and plants that grow there, different types of fish, of course, and everybody's favorite, the sharks. My son loved to go to the shark section all the time, and we checked out Hungry, Hungry Shark so many times. I think he memorized it. We know every kind of shark there is. It's really fun to just go through and learn a bunch about the different types of fish in the sea. So check those out. Right now, we're gonna read a picture book called I'm the Biggest Thing in the Ocean by Kevin Sherry. It's a fun book about this giant squid. He's so big, he doesn't even fit on the page. Isn't that fun? Let's see what happens in this book. Let's open it up. There's our title page. His tentacles are all over here. Look how big he is. I'm a giant squid and I'm big. I'm bigger than these shrimp. Look how big the squid is. And look at all those little baby shrimp. They're very small. I'm bigger than these clams. Clams go snap open and shut over there. Wow, I'm bigger than this crab. Look how big he is. He's ginormous. I'm bigger than this jellyfish. I'm bigger than these turtles. We're seeing lots of ocean friends today. I'm even bigger than this octopus. They might have the same amount of legs, but the squid looks bigger than this guy. Shh, do you see the shark? I'm bigger than that shark, but don't tell him we're here. I'm bigger than that fish and this fish and that fish and that fish and that fish. I'm bigger than everything. In fact, and that fish, he's even bigger than that. I'm the biggest thing in the ocean. He's so big, we had to open up all those extra pages. Oh, do you see what happened? He looked so big before, but look at it now. There's something bigger than him. Chomp. What is that? A whale. The whale is definitely the biggest thing in the ocean. So our friend the squid is looking around. All these other guys are in the whale with him. He's all, surrounded by everything he thought he was so much bigger than. So now he's like, let me think about this. I'm the biggest thing in this whale. The end. Next, we're going to talk about some writing about the ocean. So join me while I show you what's in your packet this week. Okay, writing. Some of the first stages of writing involve drawing pictures and then telling stories about what the pictures represent. Encourage a child's narrative skills by saying, "Ooh, tell me more about that story. Tell me more about this picture. What's happening?" Maybe they can tell you a whole story based on just a few drawings with their crayon. So work together on that. It'll be fun to go back and forth. And all kinds of stuff. In your packet this week that you can pick up at the library, there's all kinds of writing practice. There's some counting and coloring, tracing, all kinds of ideas to work together to practice those writing skills. Come on by and pick it up. Next, we're going to talk about play. Everybody loves to play. Play is fun for everybody. Exposing children to many genres and topics can get your child excited about books and build background knowledge for playtime. So follow your child's interest by bringing home books about topics that they're interested in, and then you can have some real great imagination at home. When you pick up your packet at the library, you're going to find a couple extra things. One thing is a sensory bag. This is kind of fun. It has some shells and some fun fish and stuff in here you can play with. Just kind of play around to try different sensory things. I recommend that. There's also going to be a fun recipe for bubbles because we love bubbles when we talk about the ocean. Right now we're going to play some games for playtime. We've got beginning letter sound. Oh, first we're going to do the bigger or smaller. Our book was really fun and it talked about the biggest thing in the ocean. So let's play with some different friends here. Which one is bigger or smaller? The jellyfish or the shrimp? Can you tell by the picture? They might not even be to scale, but what do you think is bigger? The jellyfish is bigger than the shrimp. Which one is bigger, a shark or a seahorse? That's right, that shark is pretty big. There are some small sharks, but most sharks tend to be bigger than a seahorse. And of course, the biggest shark in the ocean is let me see, it's called the whale shark. It's as big as a bus. Have you ever seen one? I've seen one in an aquarium once. That was fun. Let's see, we've got a fish and a whale. Which one's bigger? That's right, it's the whale. The whale is the biggest thing in the ocean. So now we've done some bigger, smaller. Let's have some fun with beginning sounds. Let's look at this picture. We like the turtles in the ocean, don't we? So what does a turtle sound like? Start with. What's the beginning sound of that? That's right, it's T. T is for turtle. I'm going to turn this around. T is for turtle. And let's see what we have next. I've got a starfish. What does a starfish sound like? Starfish sounds with an S for starfish. And a whale, that big whale again. What does a whale start with? That's a tricky one. It's a W. W for whale. Here's a dolphin. Can you say dolphin? What does a dolphin start with? If you said letter D, you're correct. D is for dolphin. Oh, here's a fun guy, the octopus. Can you say octopus? That's a big word. Look at all of his tentacles there. He's got all 8 arms. Octopus starts with an O. O for octopus. And finally, we've got a fish. Does he look like our friend Nemo? Hello, fish. What does fish start with? Fish starts with letter F. F is for fish. That's right, all of our friends from the ocean. Now, if you watch some pictures about oceans and stuff, you'll see scuba divers and all kinds of bubbles under the sea, don't you? One of our favorite things is bubbles, so I brought some with us today. In your packet, you'll see that recipe for bubbles. You can try at home, and they're really fun. But let's have some fun with bubbles right now. It was a fun story time to share with you today. I'm so glad we got to play together. Pick up that packet at the library and then do your activities at home. And we'll see you again real soon. Bye, friends.